Robert Mueller turned Donald Trump's life upside down. The special counsel is working to frame the president. And he just got one step closer to his goal with this guilty plea. Robert Mueller scores a victory. Robert Mueller won an important victory. He forced former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort to plead guilty to 2 felony counts. Mueller won a conviction on 8 counts of financial crimes in a trial in Virginia earlier this month. Manafort was to face a second trial in Washington, D.C. related to his lobbying work in Ukraine. However, he cut a deal instead since he was likely to lose again. Journalists declared Manafort's guilty plea a major development. That's because Manafort agreed to cooperate with Mueller as part of his deal. Anti-Trump journalists believe Manafort held the smoking gun. They think because he worked with pro-Russian politicians in Ukraine that he is the key to any collusion. In addition, these fake news reporters bought into the Christopher Steele dossier. Steele claimed in the dossier that Manafort plotted with the Russians to rig the election. Manafort had attended the June 2016 Trump Tower meeting with the Russians who were promising dirt on Hillary. The meeting turned out to be a waste of time. The Russians did not turn over any dirt on Hillary. They wanted to lobby the Trump campaign on lifting sanctions against Russian adoption. But anti-Trump journalists hoped Manafort would provide evidence that Donald Trump Jr. told his father about the meeting. That would allow Mueller to indict Manafort for lying to Congress. Mueller's win falls apart. While the media bragged that Mueller scored a major victory, they also covered up one truth. Mueller did not charge Manafort with collusion. Manafort pleaded guilty to crimes that took place years before he worked for Trump. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders pointed out Manafort's guilty plea had nothing to do with Trump's victory. This had absolutely nothing to do with the president or his victorious 2016 presidential campaign, she said. It is totally unrelated. Additionally, Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani noted one point about the deal. Manafort's lawyers said it had nothing to do with Trump. They said Manafort had no evidence of collusion. Giuliani wrote, according to sources close to Manafort defense, the cooperation agreed does not involve the Trump campaign, there was no collusion with Russia, another road traveled by Mueller. Same conclusion, no evidence of collusion. President did nothing wrong. Manafort threatens a Clinton ally. Manafort's deal is trouble for Tony Podesta. Podesta is the brother of Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta. He worked with Manafort on lobbying in Ukraine. Prosecutors say Podesta broke the law. They claim he did not register as a foreign agent. Manafort pleaded guilty to this law as well. Many experts believe Manafort did not flip on Trump. They believe his real value is helping Mueller build a case against Podesta. We will keep you up to date on any new developments in this story.